nothing to talk about from our point of view. We don't have another Mo Salah is Liverpool player. Obviously, for all the things we do, essential will be. So, yeah, there's nothing there. If there would be something, the answer would be no. But that's it, pretty much.
So he's not for sale, but are there any concerns? What concerns do you have that, given the speculation, given the...
No, I don't. No, my life philosophy, or one part of my life, I think about a problem when I have it. It's enough time then, because there is absolutely nothing in the moment. So when if there's something coming up that I don't think or I don't know, yeah, then I can think about that. But I said already, it's if there would be something, it would be a no.
And in Mo, you still see your players fully committed to football?
100%.
Coincidentally, you play a team backed by Saudi investment this weekend as well. In Newcastle, they've obviously been able to shake things up in terms of the race for the top four. What opportunity do you see this weekend to lay down a marker once again in terms of your own ambitions for this season?
What a turnaround in the question. So, it's an away game at Newcastle. Newcastle is an incredibly strong team, qualified for the Champions League, fully deserved. Super development under Eddie Howe, I have to say. Smart business. Don't want to miss anybody, but probably the two stand out in this window. Tonali and Barnes, really good business. Super intense style. Massive atmosphere there. So this is a tough one. Played a really good first game where Aston Villa was really good as well, to be honest. In the end, the result didn't reflect probably the full game, but in the end, how they used their counter-attacks and stuff like this was absolutely exceptional. So the speed they have is really good. Newcastle, since last year at least, that they don't concede a lot, but score. So yeah, that's a proper game, and we tried since Sunday night to make sure that we are ready for it, and that's it.
I'm just checking on Team News Trent, Thiago, Curtis.
Trent, yes. Thiago from Monday on. Curtis from Monday on. And Ibu is a doubt. So, yeah, playing 40 minutes with 10 men didn't help. Let me say it like that. But that's a situation. So I said, yeah, no, rest should be available.
Good news about Alexis.
Yeah, very good news. You forgot that.
I was just going to add it.
You worked longer together. Sorry?
How relief was it to get
Massive. I was not sure after the game, so I when I saw the pictures back, and I was pretty sure that it's not a red card, but that doesn't mean then immediately that that our appeal will be successful. I think we could make the point really clear, and the pictures were pretty clear as well. We don't have that a lot of times that pretty much everybody agrees on this is not a red card. It should not be a red card. It's a bit of early in the season, bit of a message as well. So yes, harsh tackles and stuff like this should always be punished. I'm absolutely I support that 100%. But it was not a harsh tackle. It was just a touch in a situation. So and I was said it was for us on a day already tough enough to play then in the circumstances around about 40 minutes with 10 men. We were obviously not prepared for that, but we scored the third goal, which was very helpful, and then we had to fight through it. And so, no, but it was a massive relief when I heard it's overturned.
Will his stance remain the same for the last week or two of this transfer window?
I don't know, it's hard. I think as a player, if that sort of stuff comes across your table, you have to take the call, especially at Mo's age. He's done pretty much nearly everything for Liverpool, but until it happens, there's nothing to really talk about. It's just air at the minute. links to him going, links not.
It feels like there's definite interest from the Middle East. Jurgen Klopp says Mo Salah's essential for Liverpool. How still is he, Owen?
Well, I think they said Henderson was pretty essential. He's not there. I think they said Fabinho was pretty essential. He's not there. If they pay enough money, I'm sure, everybody's, Shawnee makes a good point, they'll open their ear. But I think with the stage of where it's at in the window, I'd say no way, you can't. You just can't, because you can't replace Mo Salah. But, you think about who's there. Neymar, Benzema, everybody said, no, they're not going to go there. They're not going to go. And, look where they are. But Mo Salah's just been an absolute genius since he came up to the Premier League. And if you're one of the best players in the world, which he is, you want to play in the best league. With the utmost respect to Saudi League, maybe one day. But right now, it's at its start, and Mo Salah belongs in the Premier League. But those numbers, those monopoly figures that they're paying, they're getting some of the biggest names. So, I don't see it happening, but obviously they've caused a little ruckus.
Sure, this might be a bit of a naughty question, but after that reaction from Mo Salah towards Jurgen Klopp when he got substituted against Chelsea, there seems to be this kind of simmering, disagreements. I mean, obviously you read the media, they're talking about disenchantment with the manager. Could this add more fuel to the fire?
No, this is a man that just never wants to come off the pitch. Some footballers in general hate being subbed. I don't think this is linked to the Saudi situation. I can see how they can make it look like that, but I think not at all for me. I think it's okay for him to be frustrated and upset. It could have been because he didn't think he played well, or it could have been for multiple things.
Looked like he was fighting with that tape more than.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how many times did he have to keep doing that?
But you know what? As a player, when you're a top player, you hate coming up, and when you've got a long way to walk across, and you can see your manager, and under your breath you're saying everything pretty much under the sun.
Yeah.
But that's genuine, by the way. That reaction, and the manager sees that, so you probably won't be doing that anytime soon, Klopp, because you don't want to upset, your best player. Why take him off and upset him?
Yeah, but what about the game itself then at St James's Park? I mean, these are two teams vying for the top four come the end of the season. Of course, Newcastle got in there at Liverpool's expense, some might say, just to add a bit more spice to the occasion. Liverpool's outing last time.